I'm enjoying my daughters. What's the discussion? What's the topic on our discussion today?
We're talking about like relationship, like courtshiping, and just having standards.
And ring sizes.
Yeah, ring sizes.
So all of you choose to use my library for your discussion.
Hi, how you guys doing? Welcome back to United in Faith. I am Teresa.
Hello, I'm Joyce.
And I'm Zawadi.
Yes, we are back. Sorry about last week. My girl wasn't feeling too good and she passed it over to me to the phone. That's what I'm gonna say. And I wasn't feeling too great, so we was all down with a
Yes,
cold.
this weather. Okay. Well, personally, like, I used to have this, like, time clock thing, like, married at, like, 24. Because I didn't want to be too old having a child. But, you know, things happen, and I ended up having a child before then. So, now getting older, I wish I still would have waited to that age. But you can't really look at a certain age. You have to really go to God and pray. When am I ready to be, married? Because we can all have these plans, but we know how the enemy can be. They can just switch it up. So if you're not married at like by 30, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, because maybe it's not your time yet. We all have different races, different times, where you can't compare your experience to somebody else, because you'll never be happy. So I don't feel like you have to be married at a certain age.
Go ahead.
My opinion on that, to me, is just nonsense, because at the end of the day, like, we are Christian here, so it's like we gotta like keep it godly.
Yeah.
So it's like God knows when you're gonna get married, but it's like it's the patient in it.
Yep.
The whole confusion about this word, they don't want to wait on God timing, and God timing is the best, because when you wait on God for marriage, you're gonna have the best marriage ever, and nothing gonna come against it. But if you don't wait and you rush into it, you're just gonna crash, and you're gonna be with somebody who you don't want to be with, and it's just gonna be bitter. So yeah,
That's true.
That's my opinion.
So, because at the end of the day, it is not by anyone else's opinion. No one else is a dictator of your life but God. So if you just live off of the stigma or the society norms, I mean, I guess if you choose to, that's what you choose to do. Go ahead. But for me, I would say that you should wait for God's timing. I feel like people glorify marriage.
Yeah.
And they glorify it to the point where they even worship the man.
God.
Yes, like he's God. You cannot glorify marriage, and do not allow anyone to pressure you into marriage. And because at the end of the day, they only just care about just the picture. You will
Yeah.
be going through stuff behind closed doors,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you will have to go through it by yourself.
And it's like social media, right? Going through something, you're gonna go through it by yourself. It's like people put marriage on social media as like always sparkling. No, it's not like that. Social media is there to like get into people's mind, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'll need to do this, and that's not okay, because it's like you gotta stop looking at people and stop looking up to other people.
Yep.
And focus on your own self, because all that gonna comes in like God timing. Like I said, it's like just wait on God. Just wait on God. Don't rush.
Amen.
So the next question: how do you shut people down who try to push that onto you, like just give you their philosophy of life? How do you respond to it?
Well, me, like, I don't care about people's opinions. Like, I just never did. Like, I'll hear it out, because I hear everybody out. Like, if somebody be like, oh, when you gonna get married? Like, in my mind, I'll be thinking an insult, like, well, when you gonna get your hair fixed? Like, don't worry about me. Like, I'm petty like that. So, I won't say it out loud. I'm not disrespectful, but it's like, don't worry about my life. It will happen when God wants it to happen. And I believe I'm going to be married. I feel like I'm a great catch. So I'm not in no rush. I used to be. I'm not going to lie. I have this dream of being married. I want to be married. I want to have a husband. I want to do all those things. But I have to learn patience. And I'm still working on that. But it's a journey. I have to learn patience, and that's just the key for me.
How do you handle other people's opinions of your status?
I just be real. If you gonna talk about my life, you gotta talk about your life.
Exactly.
If you can fix what is going on about you, don't come over here to tell me what to do with my life.
Yes.
And I'll just keep it real.
Yeah, because most of them
I
be
always
getting
keep it
beat
real.
and everything and all that
So,
stuff, but because they
yeah.
married.
I'ma just tell them, mind your business, worry about you, do what you gotta do, and I'ma just do what I gotta do. If we can be cool because of that, then you gotta go your separate ways.
Exactly.
Bye.
Exactly. Yeah, seriously, like do not live off of nobody else's opinions, and at the end of the day, they're not gonna be there for you when that man is beating you up or
Exactly.
anything else
Exactly.
is going on.
Cheating.
And all that stuff is going on privately. Like no,
Yeah.
you have to stand up for yourself. You're gonna have to be there to solve and deal with everything. You let him know up front, or you just go with the flow.
First of all, I'ma just go with the flow to see the person true colors. Cause like I see his true colors, he gonna be like, oh yeah, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then when you slow it down a little bit, he gonna be acting tough like, oh, like nah, peace out. That's I'll just go with the flow.
So okay, so how do you do it? Like for example, you meet a guy, he's interested in you. Do you tell him like I don't date? What I do is I courtship, and because my goal is for marriage. So like, what are your stand on that?
When I meet a guy and he's interested in me, I tell him about my purpose and my future. Because I'm not going to sit around with no bum guy. No, you got to have something going on. I'm going to tell him, what do you want to do in this life? Like, what is your purpose? Like, are you working? And when he talk about, oh, he a businessman, I be like, okay, let's talk. I'm interested because we got to get that money.
Girl, bye.
Not everything about money. Not everything about not everything about money. But you cannot be with a man who cannot provide for you. I can't live like that. God said a man gotta work. So as a man, you gotta work.
Yeah, I'm your helper.
Yep. I'm your helper. I gotta stay in my feminine energy. You stay in your masculine.
Before I used to do what she would do, like go with the flow, like I guess like trying to see where his head is, like before I say anything. And then but what would happen with that is going with the flow, I would end up liking that person, and then I would accept certain things. I wouldn't set those, so it's important to set those standards early on so that you won't settle. Because I used to just be like, okay, maybe he'll change, or maybe I can help him change into that way, but I would end up falling in their ways and being okay with certain things. So like now, definitely I tell them straight up like what me and you talking is not just going to be like casual. It's going to have a purpose. Like I'm looking for marriage. I'm looking for someone who could be like step pappy, father. I need a father figure because I have a child. So I have to set certain standards. I can't just be dating anyone. And yeah, I can't just be dating no bum. Like I need somebody who can provide. I'm not saying they need to do everything for me. If they want to, they can. But you need to be the breadwinner. I'm not going to sit there and take care of no grown man. I have a child. I didn't have two. I have one. So with that being said, definitely.
So with that being said,
yes.
what is your view on the 50-50 thing? Like, do you believe in 50-50?
I used to be so 50-50, but now I am not. You know? And I feel like there's no set number, because sometimes a man can have those days where you have to be 75 and he 25, or opposite. You're 25, he gotta be 75, but no 50. It's never no 50-50. I don't know 50-50. That's out. I'm not doing
How
it.
about you?
Me personally, no, it's 100%. 100%. Because a man, at the end of the day, a man knows who he wants to be with, who he want to play, who he want to do. Who, like, you know, if a man wants you, he will like go behind and beyond for you. Like he will do anything that he wants to do, and he will always mix time. Like once y'all in that 100%, like it don't involve money. It just involve like pure love and loyalty.
Yep.
That's all.
For example, if
do
a man
not.
loves you, he enjoys providing for you.
Yep.
He enjoys providing for you.
Yep.
You don't tell him what to do. You don't tell him how to do it. You don't tell him when to do it.
He knows.
He knows
Yep.
it.
A real man.
He knows it.
A real man
So
who is submitted to God. Cause like when he submits to God,
Yep.
it just hit different. It's like different type of love.
He's under the authority.
Yep.
So you have to respect his guidance.
Yeah.
Because you know.
All right, next question. How do you feel about like women being in control of the relationship? Like, do you believe in like alpha females? Do you believe that women should be in control? Like, what is your opinion on that?
No, women shouldn't be in control. I think women should it sounds disrespectful be in the woman's place, honestly. Women should not be in control because at the end of the day, what are you controlling? Who are you controlling? And why would you want to control them? And he's not a man. You taking his manhood away. Like
Yeah.
no, women not supposed to be in control. In my opinion.
Yep.
Be submissive, understanding, and that doesn't mean you a yes man or
Yeah.
you just like a doormat and whatever the person says and you just go with the flow. No, you don't. You speak. You have a voice. Let your voice be heard, but in a more feminine and like more submissive in a soft manner.
Yes.
But yeah,
Be a queen, like a queen. You know, the king first, but be the queen. She still has authority, like you know. But
Depends. It depends. A woman cannot be in control, but like, you know how a relationship is when y'all started off like sweet and soft, everything going good, and she's submitting to you, and then now you disrespecting her. Now she gonna be on her guard. Now she gotta like step in power and show you who she is. But I feel like on that though, when that happen in like most relationship, it happens. I feel like the best decision that you could ever make instead of being in control, because regardless though, you can't control a man. A man gotta be led, you know. So you just gotta leave and walk away because you're a queen. Queen walks away. It's not the end of the world. It's not. It's life. You meet someone, meet another one. So it's like, you know, but like no,
it's true.
but like you also gotta like take your time. You don't just be hopping.
hopping.
So it's like, you know, walk away. Once you feel like you're being in control of a relationship, you gotta move on because that's toxic. So it's like no.
But I feel like that's like men's fault too, because I know some men that want women to take control, but if women take control, it's really going to fall apart, honestly, because we're not meant to be in
we wasn't
control.
born, yeah.
Yeah, we wasn't meant to be in control, but some men don't mind. That's the issue. Like, if you're gonna let me like step over you or I don't want to be with you. I need like a man who has like authority, not being like, you know, aggressive, but like authority. Show that you have authority. Cause women, we're emotional. We're gonna be upset. We're gonna like speak loud. We're gonna do things. We're gonna want to control things. Like, I know some men, they give their wife like they think they're in control, but the wife knows she's not in control. But the husband like, okay, you're in control. But we all know like the husband's in control. Like, that's what I want to find. Cause like I'm gonna get loud. I'm gonna, but like just, you know, ignore me. Be like, okay, and just keep it moving.
The next question is like, how do y'all feel about a man saying you should be a stay-at-home mom and just giving up your career, everything, and just being a mother?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
I like to work, but when I say that, I would really prefer a man like that would be like, you know, just stay at home so I can do businesses. Like, I have a business-oriented mind. I want to do businesses. It's just that I need the money. So,
the support.
you know, if he can support all of my needs financially, that takes me time to focus on my stuff business-wise, build our empire. Because I feel like just because you're a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean you can't build your generational wealth.
Don't
just stay home because then you get depressed.
You're just not in corporate America.
Exactly.
That's all that means. You're just not.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So if a man gives you that option, take it and use it. Be smart. Don't just sit there and lay around. Oh my God, like I'm just a stay-at-home mom. No.
Yeah, you're not a maid.
Yes.
We passed that stage.
Exactly.
This
is not
no.
1680s. Like
when it says stay at home, meaning you're just not in the corporate America world.
Build
but
yourself.
you building that child, you nurturing your family, and you still bringing in finances.
Yes, he's paying for everything that you like need. So just build, like, just do something, a business, something.
Yes. Start it up.
I wouldn't mind being no stay-at-home.
I wouldn't mind either. I'm not in corporate America.
Me personally though, like, it's like you gotta see where he's going to, like, cause like, you know, men lie. They be like, oh yeah, when we get married, this and this gonna happen. So it's like he gotta have money. You gotta have
But
money.
by that time, if he actually
got
be a
to have
stay-at-home
money.
man, he got money. Like,
Yeah.
he's not gonna. You're not gonna look at me.
Yeah.
We don't got nothing.
Listen.
He talking about I'm a stay-at-home, and I'm gonna be like, okay,
Listen,
no.
the great thing about our phones, they have where their location where you can see
Oh
where the people
yeah,
at.
the location.
And I'm not saying I'm a stalker, but it's for security reasons. Like, where are you? I don't look at it like, where is he at? Like, but it's good to. I feel like it's good to have each other's locations. If you use it for like stalking purposes, then something's wrong with you.
Me, I feel like you talking about location. I feel like location doesn't matter. I have been put up in a situation where I had to share my location, but he wasn't willing to share his
And
location.
that was your problem. You shouldn't have did that.
And okay, let me
Yeah,
tell you
that's
something.
your problem. That's a personal problem.
Once he start
dare you.
asking for location, asking for my location, I started suspecting him, and then he was like, "Oh," when I turned it off, he started assuming that, "Oh, I'm probably talking to somebody else," and that's a red flag because a man will tell you exactly what he's doing. Like in a way, he will bash it on you, but he's actually doing that. So that's what he was doing. He was messing around with somebody else, and it was long distance. So I don't care.
No man
I don't
would
care.
have my location.
But
I would have yours.
me
Simple.
being a stay-at-home mom,
Simple.
like, and you paying for everything, like, I'm yours. Like,
Your wish is my command.
But I'm yours.
I
I'm
would turn
yours.
into a whole village girl.
No,
Get your hair done. Everything. Like what?
I would be a village girl at home,
I'll be
and
a
then
fancy
outside
village
a
girl.
queen.
Like, yes,
Yes.
girl.
Put on outfits if you want me to.
Exactly.
Whatever you want.
And then,
Like, out of
and then when we
corporate
walk in,
That's another thing. I need a big ring. How do y'all feel about ring sizes? Like, does it matter? Like, if a man is about to propose and he says nothing, like, if it's like a little petal, like, would you say yes? Or do you want like a big ring?
My opinion on size is that listen, you know me, you know my taste. I'm not a jewelry person to begin with, so like the size really don't matter. My only thing, I want this man to love me the way I would love him. Love me, wants me, only me, have me, think of me, be with me, and enjoy being with me. Like, it has to be love.
Yep.
And once it's true love, and love is there between you and me, and it's real, man, that's all. The size really don't matter.
Okay.
I just want you to love me. That's it. 'Cause if
How
you
do you
don't, I'm
feel?
out. I don't do that. No.
I feel like the ring doesn't matter because at the end of the day, things start getting tough, and then you beating you. That ring is not gonna save you. It don't.
Seriously. You just
It
look
don't
at
matter.
the ring
It don't.
like, beating the crap out of you.
It don't matter. It do not matter. So it's like, it don't matter. But like, I would like a small ring, not a big one.
The big ring. I'm not saying it gotta be the biggest thing, but it gotta be
Cause she
noticeable.
want to put it in people's face like.
People need to, I don't even need to do it. I want it that big so I don't have to even do that. They see, oh, she's being treated right.
I know
married.
that's right.
Yes,
I know
I
that's
could
right.
do that.
Okay.
Like, I just need it. I don't need the biggest rock, but I need it. It matters. I'm not gonna lie, it matters. I don't know, like.
So
it
the
matters.
size determine the love.
The shyness, like, no, it doesn't determine the love. I need it to be shiny. I need to know that you love me because I feel like if a guy love you, he's gonna want give you the best.
Oh yeah.
Like,
He's gonna
why
give
would
you
he
the
want to
best.
give you something small? Like, I feel like as a guy, I see guys that do things for people that they love. Guys really do go all out.
Oh,
If a guy just be
yes.
like, it's just no. A guy, if he love you, will give you
Will
the
go
best.
all out for you.
So it's
Yes.
like, and he will know what you like. So if you don't like big expensive things, he'll get you what you like.
What you like,
But for me, my
exactly.
man, he's gonna know that I like stuff that's shine, that's big. He gonna know that. So
Yeah.
because he knows that, he will give it for me. He will get it.
Same, yeah.
So I like mine big and shiny.
Big and shiny.
Yeah.
But not a lot of women, even if the relationship have gone left or they find out the guy there's no love, they still like stay. They be like, oh, no one is perfect.
Yeah.
Like, what is your opinion? Are you willing to stand on your standards and be like, you know what, this is just not for me. Too much deception. There's no real love, and I'm out.
Me, I feel like everybody go through that certain stage in life, but you have to grow out of like, oh, nobody is perfect, because definitely nobody is perfect, but you are not about to allow somebody to treat you a way that you know your father and mother wasn't. You know, you gotta go for like, especially relationship men and women. When a man love you, like I said, he's gonna treat you how his father treat his mother. So regardless, though, you cannot put yourself down and say nobody's perfect. Yeah, nobody's perfect, but a man knows exactly what he's doing.
And are you the type? If he's not loving you the way you're supposed to be loved, are you the type to leave or just stick
Yes,
it through?
I will leave. I just left 3 months ago.
You hear it first. She left 3 months ago.
Sure, I was in a situation like that, but at the end of the day, he was perfect for me. Everything, financially stable, his own place, own car, all that money, whatever. But he treated me like crap. Like he didn't care. So for me, I was like, he has all these values, but he doesn't treat me with no love. I had to make the decision. I had to go. Despite him being the perfect guy in my eyes, he didn't have that love, that affection. So definitely, no. I will tell you, I'm a person that would tell you, like, I don't like what you're doing. I'm not just going to up and leave. If you keep doing it, you're done. Like, so, and I would tell him, I told him, I don't like this, I don't like that. Ooh, well, I'm going through things. Bye.
Type of person to leave. Like, if there's no love, and it's for the deception and lies and pretext, I'm leaving. Because I want you to treat me the way I'm treating you. I want you to love me the way I'm loving you.
Exactly.
So, yes, I will for sure leave and go where I am valued. And where I'm loved and appreciated. I'm not about to stick just because I want to have a man in my life. And we will be back until next week. See you guys.